Just about set for football now. It's U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Minnesota Vikings. Mike Tirico and Greg Olson with you. Evan McPherson getting this one started. Off we go from U.S. Bank Stadium. And he's stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. So the Vikings come out. Technically, it is year 2 for J.J. McCarthy. But really, it's year 1. Did not play at all in the regular season last year with the knee injury. The former Michigan Wolverine. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Chris Jenkins there on the tackle.
Brings up second and 7 at the 28-yard line.
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 7. They'll go play action here with McCarthy. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Chris Jenkins Jr. in there for the sack. Worked his way through. It's a loss of 5.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy.
This defensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them. Early in this game, that's already 2 sacks allowed.
So on 4th down, out comes Ryan Wright to punt for Minnesota. Charlie Jones, the return man for the Bengals. Fair catch is called for and made just inside the 35-yard line. The Cincinnati offense set to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the veteran. He's still going. Former Super Bowl MVP, comeback player of the year in 2023. It's Joe Flacco.
You know, it's funny how time flies, Mike, and we won't call him old. We'll just call him experienced. And here's a guy who's been doing this for a really long time at a high level, and he's going to hope that some of that experience works in his favor today. And when he plays well, this is proven to be a really hard team to beat.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Flacco. He'll find Brown out of the backfield. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. 7 yards.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, 3 to go. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up, and they fail through the air, and We're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
The Vikings offense ready now for their second drive. This will start from the 12, trying to put a drive together here. It's 1st and 10. They'll fake the give, and now it's McCarthy. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not, and be taken down there.
Well, they face this possible 3-and-out following that 2nd down sack. Now, if you're the quarterback, you've got to be thinking, get the ball out of my hand, find a matchup I like downfield to try to push this ball past the sticks and keep this drive alive.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. The intended receiver was Justin Jefferson. And now it's 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
The Bengals offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. That one taken in by T. Higgins. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
At the 40-yard line.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Flacco. Oh, he's going to be swallowed up and taken down. They got him. That is Josh Metellus, the safety. Gets in there and brings him down.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
3rd and long. Flacco. Oh, this pass was dialed in right now. They get him again.
When you can win so fast as an edge rusher, you put so much pressure on the quarterback to speed everything up. He can sense that pressure coming either from his front or backside. It either speeds up and leads to an errant throw, or in this case, it leads to a sack.
Here's Ryan Rico now. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. Oh, that is terrific. Out of bounds, inside the 5-yard line. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. Second down, they need 7 as we are ready to get back underway. From the right side and corralled by Thielen. And he's going to have a first down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
McCarthy now to throw on 1st and 10. Right back to Thielen. Again, it's complete. And mark him down up beyond the 30. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right 3rd. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 32-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on 3rd down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of 3rd down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field, and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense gets set to take over once more. So far, not much has gone right. They've had it twice, punted twice. Looking to sustain something here on drive number 3. On 1st down, Flacco. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
2nd and 10. Now Flacco. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Third and long. Throwing is Flacco. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Vikings offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll begin with 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. Into the familiar hands of Justin Jefferson. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a 1st down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one, and they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
On play action, here's McCarthy. He'll go right back to Jefferson. They connect again.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
This pass deflected and caught. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
They seemingly did everything right defensively outside of the overall execution. They forced the quarterback to throw a contested ball in the middle of the field. They were able to get a hand on it, but it was all for naught. The pass still ends up in the arms of the intended target and leads to a nice gain.
2 minutes to play. Still searching for our first points of the half. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. To the air, a 3rd down is McCarthy. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. Here's Ryan right now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And we will not have a return on this one. Ball's going to hit and continue out of bounds. The Bengals offense getting set to get back to work. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Flacco. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Jonathan Allen in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive.
I can appreciate the idea of keeping the play alive, right? Giving as much time as possible to your targets to uncover downfield. But you also have to play to your strengths. You got to know the type of player that you are. In this case, doesn't have quite enough speed to get away and probably should have just thrown it away.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Flacco. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete. Trying to connect with Chase Brown on that one. And 3rd down coming up.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. Clock stopped with a little under a minute to go in this 2nd quarter. the punter now, as he's on to punt for Cincinnati. Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. The Vikings offense can see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throw away. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. It comes with 47 seconds to go in half number 1. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Now McCarthy. He'll get this over the middle to Jefferson. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
So often sacks, especially on 1st down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from 2nd and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, don't be surprised if they go for it on 4th.
3rd and 2, and here's McCarthy. He's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their 2nd. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On comes the punter now. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon. A fair catch called for and made just beyond their own 50. The Bengals offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. The tight end Fant in motion. He'll get this out wide. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 26-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Halftime coming up, and we'll take you down to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in the EA Studios in Central Florida. If you're a fan of offense, and I know many of us are, this hasn't been the game for you. Zip, zip at the half. A rare score where next score might win. Let's find out who can break through into the 3rd quarter. To call it for us, it's our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you, my friend. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of this second half. Charlie Jones now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Bengals offense going to have the first crack at it as we begin this 3rd quarter. They'll go play action here with Flacco. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play action passing game. You can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 5. Here's Brown. And he's got a Bengals first down as he gets past the 35 to about the 37.
That's good for Bengals. First down.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs. I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
The tight end Fant in motion. Flacco to throw on second down. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 8.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. From the gun, it's Flacco. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
And another wasted drive here, Mike, and they start to add up. And coming out of halftime, you would think that they would make some adjustments to try to get some points on the scoreboard, but so far, looks like much of the same.
And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Vikings offense there. Opening possession of this second half. They'll motion over Thielen. Play action now. It's McCarthy. Catch made by Thielen. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 20-yard line.
And 8. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And they'll bring him down, but not until he gets to the 38-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. It'll be a Vikings first down.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the gun, it's a run. It's Jones. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. That's a gain of 11. And they'll move the chains with another first down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Like the old adage, you run to set up the pass. This modern offense nowadays, we're starting to see that flipped upside down on its head. Typically, the success of the passing game is what allows teams to have success like this in the run game.
Ooh, well, now you see it, now you don't. Good juke move there, and a gain of 6.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Bengals' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. From the gun, here's McCarthy. That's hard! And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play for Minnesota. 32 yards.
1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Both pre-snap and well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. I mean, that's just a big-time play.
This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
On the handoff, Jones. He'll pop this in for about 4, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and
5. Looking to throw. McCarthy. Long, incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is 4th down.
Teams practice these situations all week long, Mike. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that 3rd down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this 4th down after failing on 3rd. Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. Jones now on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. The Bengals offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. The offense is a little slow to start percolating. 3-0 the score as they begin this drive with a 1st and 10. A carry here for Brown. Room up the sideline at the 45. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
Well, after not having much success in the 1st half, they're able to get something going on the ground here to start the 3rd quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game. That should open up some of these holes for better situations to run the ball.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun, it's Flacco. Short one there to his tight end, Fant. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4.
This play is actually really well defended here. But I'll tell you, Mike, as you know, my philosophy is the tight end is always open, and this just supports my case.
There go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll run here with Brown. And he'll run forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
His polar bear mother slide on the shore and her tiny
on the play fake. Here's Flacco. And that one's incomplete, but a late flag comes in. Looks like he might have gotten there early. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here is Flacco. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Blake Cashman. He gets into drop in. It's a loss of 8.
And it just seems like anytime this offense has gotten anything positive going, it's been this pass rush that has immediately shut it down. And this has been a clinic tape on how you rush the passer. And I promise you, they want to finish this thing out here with a shutout.
On 2nd down, Flacco. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Even though it doesn't result in a sack, when you dial up the right pressure at the right time, Mike, sometimes that's all it takes to lead to that incompletion. The timing is just a little off between the quarterback and his intended target, and the ball falls incomplete.
Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this ball incomplete on third down. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to be fourth down.
We had a chance to sit down with the defensive coaches the other day, and we asked them, give us a few key points for today's game. And the first thing out of their mouth, Mike, what was it? It was, we got to get off the field on third down. Well, here we are in the second half, and they've done just that. Right now, this offense has no answers on third down. And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Out comes the Minnesota offensive unit as they get set to take over. This game level following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this has been the story of the entire game, Mike. It's just how well this defense has played, particularly against the run. There has been nowhere to operate for this offense, and it continued here on this last play.
They run it once more with Jones. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to third down.
He's brought down by Darren Carter. It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Wow, an important one coming here. Tie game, late, and this is third down. He's got his man. It's Jefferson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
At the 41-yard line.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time.
And he's going to be out of bounds following a gain of about 5 on first down.
I think we've got all dressed up and going to this popular house. With that in mind, make sure y'all sit down, grab a snack, grab a drink, and let's hop into it. So these videos are always so funny when
ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
It's so funny. Also, before I start the video, can we talk about
from the shotgun? It's a throw from the backfield. To the right side and corralled by Fielder. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Minnesota.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
That is not funny.
It is 2nd down and 5.
Like a popular girl costume.
They'll put Addison in motion. Jones.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another video. Today, we are reacting to exploring the scariest hotels on Google.
To stop it here, we have an injured Viking to tend to. That is a worrisome development here, late in the game.
And watching a Brandon Beer video, along with you guys, of course. But before today's video starts, I just want to say happy Thanksgiving, because I am recording this the day before Thanksgiving. As you can see, I got like the real Thanksgiving night. So make sure you comment down below happy Thanksgiving, and let's hop right into this thing. Guys, look how many dislikes this video has. It has almost 10,000 dislikes. Mind you, it only has 60,000. Damn, bro, people really don't like this guy. Let's see why, I guess. We're providing the most dangerous.
throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Stop at the 6, and that sets up third and goal.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught, and he's in. T.J. Hawkinson, touchdown Vikings. On now for the extra point. Here's Will Riker. It's up and through. And the Vikings take a 10-3 lead.
Bengals 3.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Jones now on the return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense are going to get set to take over once more. On 1st and 10, here is Flacco. There's Fant open right side.
Brings up second and 8 at the 26-yard line.
Second down, 8 for the first down. Here's Flacco. That's complete. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard. Their timeouts. Get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And now, after that catch, they've got a chance here late, Mike. They've got enough time to try to move this thing down. I think they can win the game on this possession.
Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10. To throw is Flacco. Right back to Chase. He's got it again. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. They'll come up now for second down. Flacco gonna pass caught left side by Fant. And they'll get him down. But that is enough for a first down.
I can't tell you, Mike, how many of these offensive skill players around the league, they look at man coverage as like a personal offense. After that last completion on the way back to the hole, I think he had a few choice words for him. I think he said, hey, man, you can't guard me one-on-one. You better ask your coach for some help, because if he doesn't, you're going to be in for a long day.
So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout. The clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
At the 42-yard line.
Now 2nd and inches. To the air again is Flacco. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Lossing 2 yards. And it's third down. Third and less than a yard.
So a win here for the Vikings. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair.
Wait, hey, it's red team. What's that for? Hey, red team.
So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Vikings, as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Guys, two horde just spawned. Two horde just spawned. What's happening?
See, I still say it. I know a lot of you are down in the freaking comments saying, I miss what he says. I still say it. Guys,
Okay, guys, this is the place Samuel's talking about. On top of it. He said TV. I mean, it is right.
what's happening? See, I still say it.
Wow, so he just straight up lied? Sammy, you've got to give us a Garama now. You've got to give us a Garama.
Forrest Gump. Sammy said that. Forrest Gump.
W Venomous 30. Guys, what do we do? Let's look at the chat for a second. What do we do? How do we find Sam?
She wants
Okay. Are you at Los Santos? Yes, we are. It's a beautiful day here for the OGs. Alright. Let's see. We're reading chat. There was that guy in the red on the beach. You guys remember that? He's like down there. There's that guy, but there's another guy like. Yeah, do you think does Sammy play volleyball exposed? Do you play Steal a Brain Rot? Okay, never mind. I think she did, low-key. Totally did. She seemed like it.
Wait, yeah, you play Steel Brain Rot?
Sammy, that's challenge complete. Yeah.
You know me?
El Fulton.
Wait, you know who Sammy is? You know Sammy?
Ready?
Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Wait, you know where Sammy is?
Yeah, we're looking for him. He's apparently here. Anyways, thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a nice
Bye,
night.
guys.
El
Fulton. Let's go.
It's okay, fold it out. I'll say Hogan. Ow,
See that egg kingdom on top right there, bro. Alright, chump. Alright, little chumpkin. Alright, little chump. Who's gay? Okay, so Sammy,